Oregon's news leader. This is News Channel 21 at Sunrise with Paula Badavo and Isabella Warren.
Good morning and happy Monday. It's January 29th.
Here's a first look at some of this morning's headlines. ODOT tallied up the numbers following the state's recent winter storm.
Good morning, everyone. Hope you're having a nice start to your Monday. Let's just get right into it. Here's a look at the current conditions here in Bend. What we're seeing right now is 41 degrees here. Relative humidity is at 87%.
A food truck in Redmond hosted a fundraiser for a Bend family who lost 5 members in a recent highway crash.
Kelsey McGee tells us more about the fundraiser that happened over the weekend.
The Bend family is survived by an 11-year-old girl who is critically injured. I spoke with family members and those supporting the family.
For nearly 7 months, Prineville has not had a police chief, and the city has been tight-lipped as to why. Blake Mayfield investigates the 6-month-long saga.
And continues to be the officer in charge since the start of the investigation. We also asked if the resignations affected the officer's future benefits, like a pension, but didn't receive a clear answer. Blake Mayfield, News Channel 21.
Alaska Airlines is slowly starting to return to Boeing 737 MAX 9 planes to the air. Now, this comes 3 weeks after a door plug blew out over Portland. Catherine Cook reports on the projected safety of the aircraft.
Now, Central Oregon's local alert weather with Jillian Fortner.
Good morning, everyone. Hope you got to go outside yesterday and enjoy the sun. We are going to continue to see those dry conditions throughout the rest.
So I think the last time I went to the museum was about 3 weeks ago, and I got to see those really cute baby otters.
Really?
Yeah, they were adorable.
I haven't gotten to go yet. So
I haven't either.
Yeah, but I love free
utilize that
things.
freebie day.
I think
You
we
like
should
to
go
go
on
to
a
free
free
You like free
day.
things.
I love free things.
If you like free things too, I think it's a great opportunity for you to see what's going on at the museum.
Definitely.
All right. Well, Oregon. The state has released the latest high school graduation rate, showing 81% of Oregon students earn a degree.
Jillian Fortner checks the numbers for Central.
Specific groups that saw increases in graduation rates were special education students and students experiencing houselessness. Jillian Fortner, News Channel 21.
A doctor in Florida is working with revolutionary technology to help treat traumatic brain injury in a way that's never been done before. Now, Caitlin Burning gives us the inside scoop.
Amazing. I mean, I can't believe sled dog racing. It always seems so fun, but I'm always so scared that I'll just fall right off.
Yeah, I always wanted to do a sled dog ride. Maybe you could do that here. I think that's on my bucket list.
I can imagine that being a Central Oregon, activity.
Yeah, definitely.
So.
I do have 2 huskies, so maybe I'll just put a rope around them and
that's a fun fact for me and everybody.
let them take me down the street.
You just have to work that way.
Yes.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us. We will see you shortly.
Now, from Central Oregon's news leader, this is News Channel 21 at 5 with Lee Anderson.
Former firefighters in the Deschutes County community of Alfalfa are criticizing the chief and the board. Good evening. The chief says he's made changes and strives for a safe workplace. Blake Mayfield reports a state investigation did turn up violations.
The volunteers also allege the chief misused over $5,000 in order to get a ladder truck for the district. In the town of Alfalfa, no buildings are taller than 2 stories.
Has the department taken any action to change after these OSHA complaints?
Yeah, so the district says they've updated policies and guidelines with the help of other fire engines and agencies here in the region. And the chief also added he believes he has the full support of the fire district board.
All right. Thank you, Blake. A 7-year-old boy in Bend was accidentally shot by his father yesterday. John Carroll joins us now. An almost perfect day, I would say. I mean, for this time of year,
this
obviously.
Time of year.
But as I understand it, we're only a month into winter, really.
Yeah.
So
exactly. We have yet to finish January. We're getting into February, and it feels more like April. Right. So, yeah, that's what's going on. So if you like the milder conditions, of course, today was your day. If you like the ski resorts and like the cooler temperatures, today was definitely not good news for you. Things are going to be changing. Plenty of sunshine, but that wasn't the only reason we were warming up. We had high pressure off to our east, and that tapped.
Now, Central Oregon's local alert weather with Chief Meteorologist John Carroll.
Well, it was record-breaking warmth today, as we've mentioned, and we are going to be warm again tomorrow, but just not as warm as today. And there is a lot of melt from the snow, but there are no flood advisories, just creeks and streams running pretty fast.
The OSU men's and women's basketball teams are making noise around the country. Dylan Anderman shares the big weekend for Beavers hoops.
This time last week, the Oregon State men's basketball team was 1-6 in Pac-12 play. Today, they're 18th, and on Sunday, the Beavers and Ducks will play their second matchup of the year. The Beavers beat the Ducks the first time around 62-41. While basketball is in full force, football is nearing its end. The Super Bowl matchup is set. The San Francisco 49ers will take on the Kansas City Chiefs. The game is February 11th at 3:30 p.m. in
It's hard to believe with today's spring-like weather that just 2 weeks ago we were dealing with all that snow and ice. The winter storm caused a spike in overtime for ODOT. Kelsey McGee explains.
Across the state, ODOT crews racked up 20,000 hours of overtime in order to keep the roads open and clear.